Hi, it's Gita, and this is Answer the Question. One of the biggest surprises, maybe, or maybe not a surprise, depending on your perspective this week, was the outcome of the talks between President Trump and Vladimir Putin of Russia. Putin was welcomed with open arms in Alaska, where the red carpet rolled out, a ride in the presidential limousine, and photo ops with fighter jets flying overhead. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like they were able to make much progress in terms of ending the war at that summit. Leading up to it, there was a lot of tough talk. President Trump talked about there being severe consequences if they didn't reach agreement on a ceasefire on Friday. They talked about sanctions on Russian assets, and generally President Trump seemed to be leaning towards Ukraine. That seems to now have flipped completely the other way. There was no ceasefire, there is no peace deal, there will not be any sanctions, and President Trump has said it's up to Zelensky to secure a peace deal with Putin, and urging him to take the deal, whatever deal that might be that Putin proposed at the summit. We don't know what that was yet. One concession the Trump administration was able to secure was agreement for the United States and Europe to provide some sort of security guarantees to Ukraine without Ukraine becoming a member of NATO, although it's not at all clear what the mechanics of that would be and what the limits or boundaries of that security guarantee would be, or even whether Ukraine could count on them in the event that Russians started firing again, because our previous security guarantees clearly were not honored in the current conflict. So Europe is currently rallying behind Zelensky. Zelensky is traveling to the US for his own meeting with President Trump, and some other foreign leaders from European nations are going to travel with him to make sure there's not another one of those blowups we had in the last Zelensky-Trump meeting. But for now, there is no ceasefire. There is no clear path forward to a ceasefire or a peace deal. And the future of Ukraine, as well as the United States' position on the Ukraine-Russian war, remains unclear.